All right, hey y'all, so this is the notes that you're gonna need for today's Google form. So can you take a second, get your notebook out, get a piece of paper out? Yes, I'm gonna be checking these for a grade tomorrow. So go ahead and copy what you see. If you wanna pause the video, you can. Otherwise, I'll post a copy of the notes on Canvas for you if this is too fast. So we are going to be calculating pH today. So 3 different things. First thing is, okay, well, what's the pH scale? So just a reminder, pH is used to describe hydrogen ion concentration. And so what that looks like is this little H+, and it usually is in brackets. So whenever you see brackets of something, those brackets mean concentration of. So reminder that the pH scale goes from 0 to 14, and everything from about 0 through 6 would be considered acidic. So everything on this side. Okay, but what's kind of new about today is that as you go lower, so as the numbers decrease on the scale, hydrogen ion concentration actually increases. Okay, so write this down. So as it goes to the left, higher hydrogen ion concentration. Obviously, the left side, you can go ahead and fill it in from 8 to 14. That's considered basic. Okay, but we'll talk more about POH and OH concentration tomorrow when I get back. So, anywho, that's that. Moving on. So how do I know the hydrogen ion concentration? So a few key things here is that hydrogen ion concentration is also considered the same as this H3O is known as hydronium. So that hint is a question on your Google form. So whenever you see either of these, it's considered the same thing, okay? So another big concept for you to know, whatever, if the number has M next to it, that is the hydrogen ion concentration. So remember that capital M is molarity. And remember that that is a unit of concentration. So whenever you see the capital M, you have to be like, oh, that's my H+. Easy as that. Few formulas for you to know. First one being pH equals negative log of H+, and don't freak out yet because it's actually a lot easier than you think. And then pH equals 14 minus POH. So there are 2 different formulas that you could use for pH, and I'll go over this again tomorrow. But this is how you use it. So this is our example. It says, what is the pH of a solution with an H+ concentration of 5 times 10 to the negative 2 molar? So reminder, start with what you know. So what do I know from this problem? I'm given 5.00 times 10 to the negative 2. And I'm given right off the bat, I see a capital M. That means that this is going to be my hydrogen ion concentration. And it also blatantly says it, hydrogen ion concentration of this. So I am now going to solve, says what is the pH? So if I see H+, I have to think, okay, am I gonna use formula number 1 or am I gonna use formula number 2? Well, if I'm given an H+, that means I have to use this one, right? Because I would just plug it in. So I'm gonna use pH equals negative log of H+. So now all you do is plug it in. So equals this number, and I'll show you how to type this into your calculator, and it's easy as that. So in your calculator, there are a lot of questions on your Google form about this, so pay attention now. So the way to type a negative is this button, not this button. That is minus, this is a negative, the one under the 3. So negative, the log button, this is new, is right next to the 7 here. So it's on the left of the 7, log. And then the way to type scientific notation, remember that the times 10, it goes in as an E on your calculator. And I'll remind you on how to do that. The way to do that is with second, comma. Okay, So I'm going to type in the normal number, 5.00. Then you're going to type second, comma, blue button, comma, and then an E should pop up. That means times 10, reminder. Now you just type in the exponent. So -2. And then close your parentheses. Easy as that. So we just typed in that whole thing, press enter. We get, make sure to check that there's nothing on the end, that there's not an E on the end, kind of like we did before. So 1.3 is gonna be my pH. That's it, that's it. So go ahead and answer the Google form questions about this. Please make sure you wrote these notes and keep them with you. You're not gonna turn them in, and I'll check your notes and your notebook tomorrow. Okay, bye.